I tell you what, I'm really amazed how dry it's been coming up this path. I'll just turn the camera around. Sorry, again. This path here, it's really dry. I've walked up it to come from the bottom pond and heading up towards the path of the Earl's Rock. I have decided though I'm not going to proceed because I know it gets very muddy after getting past this. And as I've said before, my trainers are rather muddy themselves, as you can see. And I do need to give them a bit of a clean, which I'll probably do when I'm back home. I'll just find a cloth and just wet it and just give them a clean, basically. Clean all the mud off. But yeah, I was really amazed how dry this path is. But also the amount of trees that they're going to be planting, because you can see these like tubes here, look. And they've got quite a few there. But there's also some on the hillside just down here. So I'll make my way back down this path and just show you the trees that I just videoed when I came up. There's some over there as well. Just carry on down here a minute, I'll show you the trees. Really warm as well. See, look on the side there. See, look at them. There's quite a few trees being planted here. There's also a good view of Alton Castle as well. If I just stop, you might just be able to see it through the trees if I zoom in. Just see up there, look. You can just see Alton Castle behind that tree with the building next to it. And pan the camera out, you can see those blue bags. And then some more of those like tubes. But they're all on the hillside just here, just over here. You can see them all along. So they're planting brand new saplings, brand new trees up this path that goes to Earl's Rock. But honestly, this path is very dry. Even those stones that are in that rock. Just amazing, really. There's like a little cave up there, or somewhere you can sit. I suppose you get a nice view up there as well. You've got these wooden stakes here, you see. So they're attaching them to these like plastic tubes, which are all in these blue bags. So they're obviously planting quite a lot of trees. Because you've got like 3 blue bags full of tubes there. 1, 2, and then another one. Plus these stakes. And then you've got another couple of bags down there with stakes in as well. And they have been busy because all up the side of this hill they've already got the tubes and the stakes attached with ties. As you can see, they're all on the hillside there. So it's quite a lot of open space, nice blue sky. I tell you what, it's rather warm up here. I'm really amazed it's so warm up here. And a good view over to Earl's Rock, which is across there, which we are going to do on another time when I come here, when the weather's a bit more drier. You need several dry days just to completely dry the path off, because where I've walked it has been very boggy and muddy. So I'm going to not do that this time. Earl's Rock, I have done it before, not this year yet of course, but because the paths are that boggy I've decided not to. But I thought I'd come up this bit of a path because it's relatively dry. I've had a bit of a walk up there, and it is quite warm, as I've said. But it's just nice just to have an hour or so just out the house. And I've got some footage now done on the camera, on the videos, that I can edit and upload on the channel perhaps later on. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. There are plenty of series coming. As I say, I'm planning to do Liverpool most likely in April, again, maybe March, I don't know, it all depends on the weather. Hello to you, Joshua D2H, nice to see you on the live stream at CarlSmith25 if you're not already subscribed. As I say, I've got loads of series coming up. Liverpool, I've got the Churnick Valley Railway next week, I've got the Mallorca series coming up in literally around a month's time. That's the next holiday, so I'm looking forward to that. I've not been to the north of Mallorca before. I've been to Palma, which is where you have to fly to anyway, but last time I went in 2024 I went to Calabona, Calamalor, which was nice. I also went to the Caves of Drac. I did 3 nights over there. This time I've got just over a week, but I'm going to Camp Effort and Alcudia in the north, so I'm looking forward to going to the old town, going to the market, which is on the Tuesday and a Sunday, walking the city walls as well. So hello to you, Martin Game Day, hello to you, Joshua again, nice to see you on the channel. Hit the subscribe button please if you're not already subscribed, at CarlSmith25. So this is the path that takes you up to EARL'S Rock. Turn the camera around, they've put a brand new fence in, that's the signage there about the Woodland Walk. So if you want a really long walk, it's 1.7 miles. And you can get right up to EARL'S Rock in the top corner and view right over to Alton Towers when it's open, which will be in another couple of weeks when they open for the season. And you can usually see the Oblivion and the Smiler rides in action up there as well. But yes, it's literally only a stone's throw from where we are at the moment. So I'm going to head back down to the bottom pond now, and do some more footage down there before I head back to the car park. But yes, it's been fantastic hour or so walk around here. I've done lots of footage and I've been over to the Chained Oak despite the mud, and I've done a couple of live streams, so it's nice that I've been able to show you guys some of the scenery that I enjoy, because I live locally anyway here to this area, so I kind of know the area pretty well. I'm only a 15 or so minute drive from Peak, and also Churnick Valley as well, which is next week's series, as I've said countless times. But it's just so that you can be prepared for that, because if you love trains or old locomotives, you will definitely want to watch that, especially as they have an American locomotive at the station at Foggle and Cheddleton, and it's such a fantastic piece of engineering. It's a fantastic train, and you are going to love seeing it roll into the station and connect and disconnect from the coaches as well. And when you board the train, you feel like you're taken back to the 1960s or an Agatha Christie Poirot or Marple programme. It's just amazing to go on the trains, and it's well worth the £20 if you book online, and £22 on the day. They recommend you do book online because it can get very busy, and of course there is ample parking, but again that can get busy as well, so just be prepared for that. But they're starting up their Wednesday service from next Wednesday. And it's well worth the 20 quid because it gives you time to go on the 10:30 and 1:30 train as well. So you can either do one or both, it doesn't matter, but it's well worth the journey. So we're back at the bottom pond now, so I'll just show you this because this is one of my favourite spots in Dimmingsdale itself. So I'll just take you around here and you can have a look at the bottom pond once more. It's just absolutely stunning. So this is where I was earlier before I went up the path to EARL'S Rock, or towards EARL'S Rock. It's absolutely stunning. So I hope you've enjoyed this little series at Peak Wildlife Park. That was a few weeks ago, at Dimmingsdale in Staffordshire. So as I say, I'm back at the bottom pond. It's just absolutely stunning. I appreciate the comments that people are leaving on my channel as well, on my live streams, and on the chats as well. But as I say, this is one of my favourite spots here. Just have another look. Absolutely amazing. Just absolutely love it so much. And to smell the fresh air, it's just, oh man, it really has cleared my head, I tell you. I've had to clear it massively with stuff that's been going on. Just oh man, I just get so frustrated and very close to having a breakdown sometimes, and I don't want to do that. But it has happened, believe me, it has happened, where I've had a mental breakdown, and just struggled to cope with things. And coming out here doing this, no matter how many times I've been to Dimmingsdale or how many times I've been to Peak Wildlife Park, I don't care. At the end of the day, it gets me out of the house and it gives me something to do and something to video. And I love seeing the animals at Peak, and of course, as I've said before, they've got the capybaras there now, which is fantastic. I saw them a few weeks ago, and as I say, they have settled in. They seem to have settled in very well. So who knows, I may pay another visit. So again, you have to just stay tuned. And take you and go and see Clementine and Marmalade, the two capybaras. Hit the subscribe button, that course is 25, and I will see you guys in the next video.